understand me? Back up.
Welcome, everybody. That was dramatic effect. Shout out to Mr. Kennedy. So we are live, of course. Major doubts in action, knowing that Jalen Brunson would return due to injury after falling on his, pulling his. I guess he pulled his, not his Achilles, but I guess some part over his calf in the Knicks' previous game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Over on ESPN, in over airing on ESPN. Knicks played tremendous without their star player, their leading scorer that's averaging 27 points per game. He's been tremendous. Also, we have key contributors lost for tonight. Of course, we got OG Ananobi still out, Julius Randle out, and Mitchell Robinson's out for the remainder of the season. While in Kanye Okanwu is lost, one of the better centers over for the Atlanta Hawks, and Trae Young, of course, that recently was an All-Star reserve. Major loss for him. Currently, at least he has more time to podcast than actually play basketball like every other NBA player. The only people that should be doing podcasts are people with championship rings. So Paul George, get the Gilbert Arenas, get the fuck. Hartenstein. Oh, that fake post into the drive. Oh, too predictable, and it gets rejected. DeJounte Murray. Oh, Jalen Johnson, and he'll crash over from the glass for the drive. This guy's been very talented as of late. Overhead. DeAndre Hunter's getting benched now, bro. Jared Culver, bro. I think they were in the same draft class. They were supposed to be premier wings that could do it all. And Devontae Culver has not played it in the NBA for like a few years now. Fadeaway jumper, 2 straight buckets over for Jalen Johnson. This is not good. And even though DiVincenzo's has had a good 14 straight games, he's averaged over 15 points. Two out of like the last 5, Josh Hart has had a triple double. Has to kick out back. McBride has to start at the 1 now, even though he's a 2. Yeah, he's a 2. He's a catch and shoot. Not too tall. He's too short to play the shooting guard, in my opinion. But his play style is shooting guard. No offense. I don't know how he's going to facilitate other than just play around the team. But the Knicks got to work with what they got. Good shading roll. Oh, Hartenstein got a finish on that. Overhead. Outlet pass. Up and under. Can't finish. I think I used lackadaisical too much in my vocab. Pulls up back DiVincenzo for 3. Oh, come on. Rattled around the rim. Still 4-0, people. I'll put the score live right now. Right now it's 6-0 where they're displaying it. And the ball goes out of bounds. And I'm doing like a 1999 season or 98 postseason. Yeah, Reggie Lewis dropped 40. Kenny Anderson somehow had 22 assists. Purvis Ellison, bro, 6. I dare somebody to bring up the best starting 5 of the 90s Celtics without the Larry Bird era, because I'm sure he was still playing around 1990. Kevin McHale was still playing, even though he's like, the oldest player? 41 years old. And only contributed off 7 rebounds and kind of went to overtime after nobody on the Orlando Magic could score. Pull up 2. No good, bro. We are breaking shots. Josh Hart just missed an easy pull up. Here comes Jalen Johnson. Got to float it up for 2. That's 6 total points off him only. Jalen Johnson has outscored the Knicks team in just what 3 plays. DiVincenzo aggressive up the rim, can't follow through. Hartenstein with a rebound, put it back. He'll get on the line. Not the best way for the Knicks to start. Just going completely scoreless and nobody getting any momentum. That's not a good look, guys. I'm just saying. Rattles around the rim. He'll miss one. So Hartenstein was the only person to score a bucket. DiVincenzo's manned up with Miles McBride. No, DeJounte Murray. So this probably is going to be an easy game for him. Pulls up over the post. Jalen Johnson fakes it over to Clint Capella to open the bucket. 8-1, bro. And Precious Achua finally gets another bucket, a legitimate bucket. Backdoor pass. And Hartenstein will finally get the flick of the wrist floater to put this to an 8-7. They edited it back to go to 8-2 because Achua got it. Sadiq Bey up and under finish. Damn, man. What the Oh, cross in between Bogdanovich, a lob attempt over to Jalen Johnson. I guess miscommunication. Here comes Hart down the lane. He'll give it over to DiVincenzo. Back to Hartenstein. He's going to backdoor for a cut. McBride just sitting. Hart double screen over Achua. Up and under. Hartenstein will challenge up the rim. Can't. Fucking burger. For three. DiVincenzo from long range. And then reciprocation from the Hawks with DeJounte Murray hitting a 30-footer. Yay. Hidden over the break. Not the best start for the Knicks. I'm not gonna lie. 16-8. Oh, Speaking of which, that was just a pimp slapping. The Boston Celtics proven that they run the league right now. Outstanding performance by Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Warriors should be ashamed of themselves for that performance. I'm not gonna lie. 40,000 points. No championship chances. I think that's a fair change. I think that's a fair. That's a fair exchange.
But
MSG cruises. I mean MSC. God, more of these local broadcasts be sometimes making me feel like I should be alcoholic. Oh God, they advertising. Oh, we got the actors from Agents of Shield and Thor. That's nice. So it looks like Brunson got a bruise. Cutting Jericho Sims, hands off, up the lane, and a great connection. A lob to put this to double digits. First time the Knicks do so. Oh, ball got loose. Turnover. DiVincenzo over the pull up. DiVincenzo finds Sims. Sims waiting for the handoff. Always him. Pulls up over from the roll. Pull up three. McBride. That usually's in. Nick Van Exel, Worthy, Bryant, Horry, O'Neal, broken ass roster. How they not win their? They should have won for 4 championships the way their roster looked. The hell? And James Worthy pull up for three. No good. Oh come on, guys. Dun 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 dun. Oh bricks. Precious, come on, Precious. Precious. Shadiq Bey and one he's getting on the line. Bojan Bogdanovic heading in, so we have the bogey. Are they? I don't think they're related. Are they related? Are Bojan Bogdanovic and Bogdan Bogdanovic related? Now I understand. It's just because they're European. They're probably different ethnicity. Oh my god, they're probably different history with one another. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sims got to finish, bro. One and done, just like your mom. Bojan was drafted back in 2015. Bogdan, Heron Vina, whatever country that is. Good back. And the ball bounce pass gets loose. It's going to be Knicks ball. Down by 14. Not a good way for the Knicks to start, folks. I know Jericho Sims is young, but he needs to just stop drooping around and get ready for a play. Bogdanovich, and he hands over DiVincenzo back to Bride. McBride off the roll. Usually he connects. He'll swing it out. DiVincenzo pump fake. Will take the contest. Will pop over. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Up and under. Aggressive take. It's good. Let's go. 12-24. 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. And it's felt like we've been here for eternity. Pump fake down the lane. Muscles in for the basket. Steal. Great work. DiVincenzo on ball. Oh my God. Pull up three. Oh, rebound Hart. Second chance three from the corner. Oh, two straight misses, bro. Dante's been so well done whenever it comes to transition and just turnovers. Points after the turnovers. Look at this. Moves back, hustles over in transition. Just find a man. Swings, corner three, wide open. There it is for Miles McBride. Corner out the dish by DiVincenzo. Knicks keeping the hot hand now. Too many turnovers by the Hawks, though. Thanks guys for the love over the last video. We're nearing 100 and what, over 24 hours. Thank you for Mr. Cool with the comment. You, another YouTuber who knows nothing about basketball. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I know that wasn't on the live chat, but I can read my comments whenever I need to or want to. Track record does matter in basketball, by the way. If I got fired from my $1 billion corporation, and then I got fired by another $1 billion corporation without contributing a single thing, why am I coaching? Doc Rivers' entire life. I don't give a fuck what he did back in 2008. He hasn't done it since 2008. Also, big news about Russell Wilson. He got released by the Denver Broncos. Oh my god, cool runnings. You're Chris Rock. You don't tell me what to do, or else I'll slap you. I ain't got to stand up for anything except to use the bathroom. Probably make my food. I need to adjust my seat. Now it looks like we're back after a commercial timeout. Also, watching the Last Airbender show, I've been trying to watch it without repeatedly pausing. And I swear to God, I'm not trying to get a headache, bro. I'm really not. Because I can be a patient person at times, but whenever I watch, oh, great. Oh, shit. Why against the Hawks? Why does everybody get dunked on whenever we play the Hawks, bro? It wasn't even that long ago that Jalen Johnson dunked on Josh Hart. That was this season. For three, Alec Burke, please. Y'all gotta redeem it, bro. Hard foul or something. Bruno Fernando's getting time. Oh no. That was who dunked on him? It was Fernando. Shit. Yeah, fans, if you guys see my face on cam, I look like Bruno Fernando without the braids. Oh, good foul by DiVincenzo. I'm sorry, that just looks unnecessary. The little flame suction cup massage treatment those people, the athletes do. I don't think only athletes do it. Many people do, but it's like it just looks like pepperonis on your skin for the rest of the day, bro. Who wants that? And you say, "I'm feeling energized. Can't wait to play, guys." Like you're kidding. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. And AEW doing another rebrand. They're doing another rebrand on the logo and making a good show. That's insane. High screen, Jericho Sims, he'll shade. Miscommunication, Bogdanovich too slow to read. Bogdanovich for three. No good. Down by 12. It's guys, we need to trail back in. Whatever the hell that crossover Johnson, he's gonna probably drive. He's muscling up the post. Fading too. Rattles around the rim, rebound, it goes out of bounds, Hawks ball. For three. Rebound, picked up by Johnson. Up the post. It's good. Jalen Johnson's just been very impressive. My goodness. I can understand why DeAndre Hunter's getting benched. They actually play better with him. 3-pointer by Bogdanovich, though. Bojan been having some career nights whenever he touches the floor, man. Pump fake. Up the pull up two. DeAndre Hunter knocks it down. Any circumstances, we know when we're fully healthy, we're a threat. But for the Hawks, they're fully healthy. They'll be in the play in. That's a damn shame. And people thought that this whole DeJounte Murray, Trey Young combo with no structure to roster and a aging Clint Capella would actually be a contender. And with their first season together, there's always growing pains whenever there's a new acquisition. But well, weren't they in the play in their first time with DeJounte and Trey Young? They put up a competitive 6-game series against the Celtics, and then that was it. Yeah, that's good. Bogdanovich on the line now. 33-18 with only 2.9 seconds remaining. A full court heave. Halleck Burke will put it off the one hand. No good. Knicks did not perform well. Not a good first quarter in any expense. Losing Jalen Brunson should not be an excuse to play bad basketball, in my opinion, guys. We saw how they did it with just losing him in the first few seconds. First point that the Knicks scored against the Cavalier, that the Cavs scored first, and then Brunson got hurt off a jump shot attempt. Then for the remainder of the game, they played well done. I get that we lost. They lost Donovan Mitchell. Do I really have to see DJJ Star? Do I really got to say it? Do I really got to? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. It's a waste. It's a waste of time. Just let somebody do a fake half court shot that they already rehearsed, and I gotta get my overpriced popcorn instead of like my $1 popcorn and just double the butter. Hell, put some cheese puff dust on it or something, and you got yourself a night for to struggle with. I'm just saying. Honestly, I'm pretty curious. What in the world are the Denver Broncos? So the Broncos are directing themselves possibly to a future quarterback, future young quarterback, knowing that they can't produce mediocrely again after like losing the remainder of games to miss the playoffs again with a perennial piece that they signed a quarter million to just to barely make the playoffs again. Trading a quarterback that made the playoffs more times than Russell Wilson in the past 3 seasons. Yeah. And if Russell Wilson, the possibility of him being a quarterback for the future, people are expecting him to be either a Chicago Bear, a New York Jet, a New England Patriot, hell, even a Tennessee Titan. That's a lob 2-pointer over for Jalen Johnson. He's been insane. High screen off the roll. Big Bride steps out. Bogdanovich and Jericho Sims gotta fall. Fucking down by 20. Into transition. Pull up three. It's good. Oh, DeAndre Hunter's actually been playing better on the bench. It's not a good sign, guys. I'm just saying. Emmanuel Mosley, former Niner, signed with the Detroit Lions. Jamal Adams. Oh my God. Jamal Adams just got released from the Seattle Seahawks to release $6 million in salary cap. I guess moves were really going to happen. I didn't even remember if he saw the field that much last season. Oh, miss off the loose ball, put back. Oh, fail to recover, and it's good off Alec Burks. Bogdanovich rolls off the pick. He'll swing up. Oh my goodness. What's with the Hawks and turnovers? We can take advantage of this. Bogdanovich. Ball gets stripped away. A desperate Jerome Baker got released by the Miami Dolphins. Outside linebacker. I know he probably did have a promising season, but released to now put 9 in the salary cap. Jalen Johnson offered a franchise tag of $20 million for 1 year. So has Michael Pittman Jr. for $21 million. Will Disley got released from the Seattle Seahawks. So was Quandre Diggs. They're getting rid of some well-known guys on that Seahawks roster. What? And the Miami Dolphins. Well, nobody heard of Kellon Crossman, but Rashawn Jenkins got released. So some major financial pull has been gone, and the Charlotte Hornets got hired a new GM by the name of Jeff Peterson. Now president of basketball. So yeah, he's president of basketball. Darius Williams, Josh Allen, franchise tag for $24 million. Insane deals are made right now over the offseason. You know that the draft is clearing, and now there got to be some. The draft is not even that far away, guys. We're only a few months, very few months away. DeJounte, hands over Bay. I don't think DeJounte Murray scored that much. DeAndre Hunter off the wing, he'll miss, and the ball gets swept away over Shadik Bay. That will be out of bounds. Then Exel for three. Back over to Miles McBride, Alec Burke, Hartenstein, Hart, and Bogdanovich. Not a bad second unit. Oh, off the roll, bounce, muscles up the post. Burke for three. Ah, rebound. Crash in the glass. I thought that would be a problem, but it seems like the Knicks' fucking problem is not making jump shots. Oh, but the hustle play, backwards pass, over for the hustle ball. Corner three off Bogdanovich now. 42 to 23. Oh, and CJ Ozama, man, the guy made it to the Super Bowl like what 2 to 3 seasons prior, and guess what? Hasn't even touched the football. He gets his ass released by the New York Jets. That's crazy. And that was supposed to be a prime option at tight end, and he hasn't produced shit. So they cut him. Man, that's got to be tough. I don't know who's going to still use Jamal Adams at the position, but he is wasting cap for a guy that barely does anything on the field. It sucks too because I'm sure people wanted him to be the next Brian Dawkins, another physical ball hawking, but not that good at disrupting over the pass. Seahawks were pretty abysmal on defense last season. Oh, and one. And he gets a tech. Mockery from DeAndre Hunter, and he gets a technical foul for doing a gangster gesture after the 2 points. What is this thug doing? Over to Burke, down by 20. Hartenstein. Burke gives over to Hart. Bounces up the roll. Bank shots. It's good off Alec Burke. 26 to 44. DeJounte Murray pressured up, catch and shoot off DeAndre Hunter. No good. Pull up three. DeJounte wasting no time, and he'll make that shot. 47 to 26. But quick catch and shoot, Bogdanovich would come back for 3 of his own from the mid corner. Yeah, Uzama, Brian Burns, franchise tag. How did Jacob Toppin get a two-way other than nepotism? I'm not gonna cap. Oh, trying to swing out over to Hartenstein. Saw a key swing pass up the chest. Ball goes out of bounds. Knicks got to play way better. 6.5 minutes before we end the half, guys. This is not looking good. Dun 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 dun. Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Oh God, KCD. That just sounds like an NXT debut that's not happening yet. I swear, I bet the halftime show for the freaking New York City FC is better than this. Oh, Devin Booker has. Oh wow. Kendrick Perkins predicts there will be another face of the NBA. There will never be another face of the NBA. Uh, why? All right, I'm sorry, no disrespect. I'm gonna stop listening to Hispanic music for a sec before we come back into the game who's leading the league in the NBA? Anthony Edwards. He's barely drinking age. Jason Tatum can't be the leader. Can't be the league of the NBA. He hasn't won a title. Let's put this into perspective. LeBron James didn't win his first NBA title since he was like 30 or something. He was already around the prime ability, and how he kept that up for a longevity for contending. Because I guess it's yeah. Jason Tatum's like 25. Like Jason Tatum's not mid. Luka Doncic is not mid. Joel Embiid is not mid. Stop discrediting it because of nostalgia. I'm not gonna lie. We'll make a face of the NBA when somebody actually plays like they want to be the face. It's not how it works. Fuck, I don't think LeBron isn't even the face as of now until he retires, or at least somebody overshadows him when he misses the playoffs, like he will. Oh, ball disrupted, overhead pass. Jalen Johnson gets it deflected, but it's still going to be Hawks ball for Josh Hart. Bogdanovich trying to hand off over McBride. And even, oh, DeJounte Murray gets a terrible foul. Kicks out, back to Bay. Oh, shit. Matthews gets a hard foul from the perimeter. That's going to be 3 shots for him. I bet people think this is a freaking karma after what happened on the Detroit Pistons game. That was under no fruition. It wasn't even home court advantage.
Right.
Hartenstein hands over outside the perimeter. McBride steps out, clear way. Wide gamble up a forcing shot, and Hartenstein tries to put it back with a one-handed jam. Can't get it through. Jalen Johnson's just been cooking. Swings out ball, but too many turnovers. The Knicks should have been taking advantage of this. McBride got to stop. Hartenstein misses those clear chances. Bogdanovich, hard carry, up and under through traffic. Tough finish. That's going to put a 31-50 with only 5.5 remaining here in the first half. It's not looking good. Shadiq Bey, aggressive finger roll. Backdoor pass, up and under kick out. Hart recovers over baseline. He's attempting to swing back. DiVincenzo fakes over the perimeter, over the shot clock. It's missed. A foul. Hartenstein with a what foul? Okay. Only 5 minutes. Dun 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 dun. DeJounte gives out. Jalen Johnson overhead. Shadiq loses his dribble. Double dribble. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was that a gather or that? Thank God he missed. Over the ball. Up and under. Good drive over by Achua. Overhead through the. Oh, aggressive jam by Clint Capella. 33 points only at the half for the Knicks, guys. And Jericho Sims can't rebound. Get it through traffic. Shockingly, not an and one for Clint Capella. And Knicks struggling to get second chance buckets. Over the finish, aggressive big man up the post. Precious Achua gets 2 points again. No good off the three made. DiVincenzo recovers over the defensive rebound. Pull up three. Yes, Dante. Timeout for Atlanta. Again, anytime we go hot. Atlanta trying to must be the pepperoni treatment. Love the muscle ball. good use up the post game. Then Dante comes back with a three of his own. Beautiful work by DiVincenzo. Right back, folks. Sorry about that, folks. It's currently the score going on right now. And we're back after timeout from the Atlanta Hawks. Bye. Brunson up sitting. Brunson sitting with Julius Randle like they just came out of detention. High rolling screen. Corner three. No good. Rebound by Achua. Come on, guys. Let's at least get ourselves to 45 points at the half. McBride. Yes. Thank God. Finally. Bro got to stop chucking him. 41 to 54. Great rebound. Let's go. Precious. Great defense. Over the ball. Achua coast to coast. And he's been muscling through Jalen Johnson. 43. That's a 10-0 run over the past 1.5 minutes. Johnson collects himself off the dribble, fading two off the bank, rattles around the rim. It's good. 56 to 43. Knicks trail back over by 13. Their longest deficit was like 20 points, bro. Rolling up the screen. Does it again. Swings up. Bogdanovich, a lot of time to set up. That's all him. That's all him. 3-pointer. 46 to 56. With 1.5 remaining. And Jalen Johnson's just been cooking, man. DiVincenzo trying to dribble up. He'll swing back. Muscles up. Bogdan gets rejected by Sadiq Bey. Here comes Jalen Johnson off transition. Swings it out to DeJounte Murray. Catch and shoot. No. Three-pointer. We anytime we're trailing, we just came out of this 10-0 run and still we can't stop somebody from the Hawks from shooting the lights out. Sadiq Bey with a good block on Bogdanovich. Oh my god, we got the isn't that is that the guy who said that he Trey Young looks like my dad's dick? Shout out to Wally Serbiak, also Knicks forgotten legend. 47 to 47.5 seconds remaining. And at least the Knicks did what I asked, drop a 45 points. They got 46 points. You see? Progress. It's not going anywhere. Splits in between the defense, aggressive take into the rim off the finger roll. That's good 48 to 61. But a pull up three over to Jonte, and that's an air ball. God damn, that hit nothing but the net. Jesus. Letting the clock wind only with 20 seconds. So is Miles McBride going to take the shot or waiting for the screen off the shading roll? But instead of hitting Jericho Sims through traffic, and Precious Achua again trailing this now 11-point game with the last shot going to the Hawks. Shove off. Jalen Johnson got Bogdanovich to fly. Collector dribble, corner three off the buzzer. No good. Over Sadiq Bey. That's going to head to halftime 50 to 61. Not really a good half for the Knicks, but they trailed over back over a 10-0 run. It looks like they were getting finally into a momentum. So good for the Knicks, but I hope we keep the consistency. A lot of two ways. Kelly Olynyk got a 2-year, $26 million extension. So at least they're trying to facilitate, I guess, somewhat of mainstays on the roster for the Toronto Raptors. Yeah, but I'm still really surprised over what happened recently involving Russell Wilson getting released. I don't know how much cap space that clear up if they had him released. Oh, Madelon got waived. So CJ Ozama, man, Dalton Schultz got extended for a 3-year, $36 million deal, expected after a well done season with the rookie quarterback. Pick up that tight end quarterback extension. You know, you keep that up, it's going to be a good season. Quandre Diggs gets released is crazy. Will Disley gets released is crazy. I'm not going to lie. I'm sure there's going to be more like shocking things that happen around the NFL offseason. Not as much as last year, but hopefully it beats that. Yeah, I don't know how people want it to be MVP because Luka Doncic is European. You know, the NBA is National Basketball Association, not American Basketball Association. And never got the sentiment that just a full-bred American black, possibly black, uh athletic, all-around playmaker had to be the face of the league, other than just the best player in the league. I thought that's just how it worked. Like, we forgot that Cristiano Ronaldo represented a Spanish football league, soccer league for like damn near over a decade. A Spanish football league, even though he's Portuguese, tall, and speaks English. Face of soccer. The best players in soccer are literally from two different spans of life, speak two different languages, and have a different lifestyle than one another. Yet Luka Doncic, face of basketball, can't be done. Giannis Antetokounmpo can't be done, even though kids want to play like Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trae Young, SGA, Joel Embiid. I don't know what these niggas don't have that somehow the media just won't like. All because they don't want to do the bullshit. Yeah, Jalen Johnson, tremendous half for him. 17 points off the half, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He got some well done passes over the corner, over the perimeter. I like him spotting guys, but it felt like he went for a slow pass for production. And Knicks came from 15 points in the first quarter, 35 points in the second quarter. Produced high over a 10-0 run into the first half. They played way better basketball. They were way better shooting, especially when Bogdanovich was shooting over the clip. Leading score, by the way, for the Knicks, 12 points over 16 minutes played. Miles McBride, he got to get better. But Alec Burke was just over 7 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. The Precious Achiuwa is just attacking the basket. I wish they were doing better crashing the glass. I think that's a major detriment to why the Knicks are not performing well in the first half. They're aggressive of attacking around the rim whenever the shooting does not work. Precious from coast to coast, he was playing insane. Taking over Jalen Johnson. Over the experience and post move, they matched. I think they matched the same height. He was cooking him. Precious got to keep doing what he's doing. He could probably drop over 15 points if he keeps going. Probably 20. Bogdanovich as well. He can go over a hot streak if he keeps getting good looks around the perimeter. Miles McBride got to stop with tunnel vision. He only got 6 points, and the only reason why he got 6 because he keeps chucking over his shots over the post, and he's not finding guys off the roll. Jericho Sims is finishing around the roll. Use him as a lob threat. You guys did it before. Connect over that and facilitate to create more plays. You guys got shooters. DiVincenzo's a shooter. Bogdanovich is a shooter. Hart can be a shooter when he needs to be. There can be guys that finish around the rim, protect around the post. I'm very shocked why Isaiah Hartenstein is not producing well when he's crashed over the glass. He can do good inside moves around the post. He's good at his job. And then we look at Bruno Fernando just dunking on the players. Like, come on, bro. What else is this guy going to do? But if we look at McBride's numbers, 0 for 1 from the field, but he's been 2 for 7 from field goal. And yeah, he got a mid-corner 3 earlier in the game, but he needs to get better. And sorry if I'm talking out of topic. I'm trying to keep myself occupied knowing that it's halftime. So I'm watching this video. Shout out to Foot on the Line. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Finally got my food. Yeah, but shout out to Jalen Johnson. That kid's a bucket. Seems like the NBA media has an issue with the mantle being the top player in the league for the next 10 year being somebody from overseas. That's a problem. I bet they still was Zion Williamson was still playing in the MVP caliber level. Are the NBA low-key xenophobic? Possibly. I can't picture Anthony Edwards as the face of the league. Milwaukee actually played out of the competition for once. Precious Achiuwa has been the player of the half so far. Wait, I'm sorry. You said Luka Doncic is in a small market? Luka Doncic is in a small market in Dallas, Texas. Sorry, folks. Give me a second. By the way, this is by a different channel. Give me 2 seconds. We're gonna watch this real quick if anybody's available. Say what you have to say, Kendrick Perkins.
We know this nigga Perk.
And I'm sorry because you could say Anthony Edwards, and right, he has the personality, he has the game, but he is in a small market. I don't believe that he's even top 20 right now in jersey sales. But that says a lot, right? You got Jason Tatum, who has the game, he has the market. I believe he's top 5 in jersey sales right now, but he needs a little bit more personality. He's still shying away from the camera.
By the way, folks, that makes it sound so fake. Yes, don't get me wrong. Personality and charisma gets you a long way, but also winning. So I don't know why can't you guys just say the modern face of the NBA right now could be possibly not Luka Doncic, but Giannis until Luka gets better.
SGA, right? And you have SGA down there.
Because I thought just the top player in the league is the most dominant player. And Luka has been individually perfect. Not team success-wise, but when it comes to a player that's been dominant, that's been popular, a poster boy of what kids want to play as, I'm sure kids don't mind playing like Luka Doncic. I'm sure kids would pick Luka Doncic in the starting 5.
About it, that's a small market. Even when Russell Westbrook was down there winning MVPs, putting up triple doubles, no one was screaming Russ being the face of the league. Kevin Durant led the league in scoring 3 years down in OKC with the MVP. No one was screaming. Okay, no one was screaming that. And it's just.
But nobody was screaming that because they were playing in the same era as LeBron James. That's a huge reason why. But they were still marketable enough to where if LeBron didn't exist, I would have a hard time believing that trying to push Russ wouldn't be that difficult. Trying to push KD.
But you can push over the narrative, but not that he'll be better than LeBron James, because we know LeBron James was still in league level, elite level of the top 5 player in the league. So it makes zero sense to push Russell Westbrook. Not every league MVP is going to be a league leader. It seems like we're back at the half. Precious Achiuwa was on the line earlier. Jalen Johnson, fakes the fadeaway jumper. Ball gets stripped away. Loose over from Achiuwa. Over to DeJounte Murray off the bucket. Ball nearly gets deflected again. Catch and shoot. Matthews, no good. And Clint Capella with the putback after the contested 2 over by DiVincenzo. Oh my goodness. Miscommunication. And it's going to be stolen. Shadiq Bey will off the steal over transition. Well done defense, but oh my God. Oh, hell nah. Why can't you guys grab fucking rebounds? For God's sakes. Shadiq Bey going on the line. All right, back. Oh, muscle over from the ball. Jalen Johnson stripped away. Recovery over by Achiuwa. Floater by Miles McBride. Oh my God. Bogdanovich. Overhead to Johnson. Pump fake. Pull up, kick out. And that's a good shot by Sadiq Bey. Oh, over transition. Up and under windmill. No good. Rebound by Hartenstein. Can the Knicks fucking score? Then just allow 70 points. All right, got to press up, pump fake. He's probably going to miss that. Hey, there it is. Thank God. Ball gets loosened out. Sadiq Bey doesn't need a screen. He'll post up over the undersized Josh Hart. Muscles up around the post, but good enough defense to miss. Oh, ball scooping, bounce pass gets turned over. Johnson backdoor off the bounce. Ball gets stripped away by Hartenstein. It'll go out of bounds. It's going to be Hawks ball still. We got a chance to turn over the ball, but we never get a chance to get putback scores, bruh. Muscles up over the contest. Well done rejection by Precious Achua. Swings out. McBride. Second chance bucket. Practice shot for DiVincenzo. 61. Now we're down by 9. Finally closing up the gap from single digit to single digits. Thank God. Back over to Knicks. Possession after a miss. DiVincenzo. He'll quickly drive over the handoff, over the contest. Missed over, contested over Click Capella. Oh, for the up and under. And it's good off the line. Muscling up the post. Through traffic. Tunnel vision over DeJounte Murray. Falling over from the crowd. And it's going to be Knicks possession. Is the lead going to collapse for the Atlanta Hawks? Please be yes. Please. DiVincenzo matched up. Bogdanovich. Top of the key. Oh, rebound still to the Knicks. McBride. He gives it DiVincenzo. McBride missed over the second chance bucket. No good. Oh, Hartenstein recovers. Hustle ball over by DiVincenzo up the baseline. Hart steps back from 2. No. Damn it, bro. That's 3 chances up the bucket to get, bro. and Latinx employees resource group for Hispanic Heritage Night. Yeah, I'm not getting tequila. No, that's what they're advertising, folks. I'm not racist. Oh my God, Stephen A. Smith with the muttering. Skill dropped 44 with 24 rebounds, 4 blocks, 4 steals. Kobe was just fucking 20 points. Yo, hey, yo, that is broken. And well, Clyde Frazier, I hope you die with the suits. I'm not trying to threaten your life, Mr. Frazier. No disrespect. Those suits, I'd burn them. Burn it. Shake Milton that recently got signed by the Knicks. I saw it over on Instagram recently. Still has yet to touch the floor. They're probably going to give him some garbage time to get him adjusted. Over McBride. Okay, DiVincenzo rattles around the. God damn! Wide open. Pump. Johnson for 3. No good. For 3. Let's go, Hart. Let's go, baby. 3-pointer to trail this now to a 64 to 75 game. Knicks trying to play catch up as quick as possible. DeJounte Murray. I don't know if he's been that available around the half. Catch and shoot. Matthews. Quick handoff in the middle of transition. Miles McBride dribbling through traffic, kicks out, extra kick out over by Hart from DiVincenzo from the corner, top of the key. Oh, gets fucking loose. I mean, oh my God, turnover. Andrew Wiggins, the future, catch and shooter in the middle of the inbound. Ball went out of bounds. Shockingly, it's Nick's ball. Ball over the kick out, finds Matthews. Extra pass. Sadiq Bey, unattended, corner 3, no good. Rebound by Josh Hart. Achua. Muscles up over. Oh, get big! Get big! Big post move by Precious Achua. Eat your food. Eat your food. Hand it off over Sadiq over to DeJounte. I know damn well that isn't Wesley Matthews. Who's that? Oh, that's Bruno Fernando. Okay. Wearing 25 with the headband. He's screening over the ball, over Miles McBride, making him fall. Bars. Bars. Over the blow by. Hey! Miles McBride with the aggressive jam. Now it's 75 to 64 minutes into the third. Knicks not trying to go anywhere. Over the roll. And what is this, an illegal screen? And now it's against Atlanta. Knicks ball again. Let's go. Look at that. A burst of speed coming down the right side. Blowing by DeJounte Murray and giving his business to the rim. Pause. Through the kick out. Hart steps out. Hesitates the fake shot. Turnover, Hart. God damn. Up and under over the contest. No call. And the call's been made. Hart goes down. He's going on the line. We'll get down by 2. We're down by 5. Yo. Versus Achua, 15 points. Just as I expected, guys. He's having an impactful game. DiVincenzo, he's been 5 of 20, bro. Those shots have not been marking. And out of his 15 over his jump shots, he's a majority from behind the arc. I know Dante is hitting his rotation role, but he has to just do it because he has to start because of injuries. Asar Thompson. We're having a great defensive draft class. I swear, this is a very good draft class, by the way. I think majority of which have been very pivotal to their team so far. So it's great. Sadly, I don't watch a lot of college basketball or a lot of G League to see what's going to be the next star, the next stars of the NBA that often. Like I'm in Asar Thompson has been very good. Anthony Black, he hasn't been getting a lot of opportunity on the minutes because there's so many other great young talent on the Magic. They can be a black horse to take over in the play-in tournament. Just watch. Orlando's been playing very good basketball. Scoot Henderson, he's had a very slow start, yet he's trying to progress. Hopefully he's doing well. I saw a couple great games from him. Jet Howard, not that much time I've been seeing. Casey Wallace, it felt like he's already spent a full season in the Thunder. Taylor Hendricks, he's been getting some time on Utah. Bilal Coulibaly, he's okay for Washington. No, I swear he's in Washington. Isn't he on the Wizards? Yeah, he's on the Wizards. Doing very well. Cam Whittemore from the Houston Rockets, the 20th pick of the NBA draft, has been outstanding. He's had some breakout games where he dropped like 18, 24, getting triple-double. I think he got a triple-double. Jaime Jaquez, it felt like he's just been in the NBA for 5 years and playing like a good role player. Outstanding. Grady Dick, he's had some good games. And yes, grow up. Derek Lively, he's a good lob threat, athletically good playmaker off the roll. Hopefully he produces, builds up a bit more muscle so he can be a lot more versatile defensively. The Mavericks need to build up on their draft picks. because there's only so much. I don't know if you can make a boom or bust for a perennial playoff contender. Now we're back. Josh Hart's on the line. That's two straight. That's 69. Nice. Over to 75. Over the roll. Fakes overhead pass. DeJounte over the contest. Can't get the second chance bucket. Jericho Sims got to come up for Isaiah Hartenstein. It's going to be Knicks possession. Ball went loose out of bounds. Ball nearly gets stripped out over Miles McBride. Good swing over the corner. Oh, ball gets turned over. Bogdanovich up and under. Oh, no call. DeJounte Murray out over the finger roll. Looks like he took a poor landing. Yeah, I'm shocked why the Hawks would neglect that trade over from the Los Angeles Lakers. I guess because the Lakers would have to bring up some future capital, knowing they have the lack of a first round pick, a build up over their future. Knowing LeBron is possibly going to have very little time left on the Lakers. YMCA sponsors for crazy. Is my man putting chocolate cake into a blender? He put Henny in the chocolate cake, put ice cream. Nope, I'm done. Nope. Ah, no. Nope. Nick's getting on the line, DiVincenzo. I want to find where his shoes are from, man. I know they probably do reselling sources to get I know where it's from Anta. I've heard of Clay Thompson's shoe brand before. And Kyrie Irving as well. I've seen a couple hoopers review the shoe or wear it. So hopefully Anta grabs some traction because we know Kyrie Irving is still a popular figure in when it comes to hoop shoes. For three, Bogdanovich leaning contested three goes nowhere. The Hawks shooting splits have been poor. Acrobatic overhead pass over transition. Bogdanovich gets it. And one. Over the glass. A fake no look down the middle pass to Bogdanovich. Gets the contest. And one. I thought that was DeAndre Hunter. Well, it seems to be Forrest. Two minutes before we head over to the fourth, guys. Forrest hands over Hunter. Hunter getting restricted over from his right. Has to give it out over Bogdanovich. Gives out back to Hunter over the perimeter. And DiVincenzo trying to strip the ball. Fading two goes nowhere. And the Hawks been struggling to shoot. Knicks can trail back. Up and under. It's good. Off Hart. Tied game. Tied game, baby. Tied game. With 1.5 remaining. Oh my gosh. between the leg, and Forrest is struggling to dribble over. He splits in between the defense, getting over the blow by. Jericho Sims over the contestant. Sadly, he can't get through the block. That's 2 points. Up and under, tucks it over the glass. It's good to tie back the game. 78 apiece. Hawks gave Travis Kelce a jersey. Oh, we're getting a Son of Flash too. That's nice. It looks familiar though. It looks like the Kyrie's a bit. But I always wanted a pair of the Son of Flash, man. So that'd be awesome if I got a pair. Through the lane, good pass down the middle. God damn it! DiVincenzo getting pit pocketed over from the ball, splitting for the defense. Wait, what? Spins out over to the post. Takes one pump fake. Bogdanovich over the catch and shoot. DiVincenzo trying to get a hand up. Trails us now back 83 to 78, trying to close out any momentum the Knicks had around the third quarter. But we're actually dropping over 30 points in the quarter now since a slow first quarter. Bogdanovich over the catch and shoot over the buzzer. No. That would trail us only by 2 to end over the quarter. Great catch and shoot by Bogdanovich. I thought he was going to do the D'Angelo Russell method. Already got his form ready off the catch and shoot and make it. D'Lo's been doing that and is helping the Lakers actually contend for a play-in spot. Knicks are. Oh yeah, Wally Serbiak is here. So he puts Hennessy, chocolate ice cream, chocolate cake, I guess chocolate Hennessy, muddles it together to make this concoction, then garnishes 2 chocolate cake, 3 slices of chocolate cakes. Sir, you're obese. I think I've had enough chocolate. I think Black History had less chocolate than this, sir. And he garnishes it with the chocolate. I'm not gonna lie, I'd have that. It's a last meal. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not even an alcoholic type of guy. But if you guys are willing to have rum, Hennessy, I guess chocolate rum. I know they make different types of drinks like that. Chocolate rum, Hennessy, chocolate cake, then 3 slices of chocolate cake like ice cubes, then put a and then put some ice cream on it, chuck it into a blender, then oh yeah, forgot you got to do that fancy shit where you rim the glass with I guess some chocolate syrup, and then you garnish it with a slab of chocolate cake. Now, let me do one more thing for you. I'm gonna call the hospital. Like this, like that's not what I was hoping to see on the internet, but that's what I'm gonna see. All right, that's what I expect. Somebody's still doing halftime events. That is, sir, you're gonna die. I don't give a damn if it's that good. You know what could have made this worse if you added additional sugar? Oh fuck! Some guy was burning rubber and doing donuts. Then he hits a dude. Oh no! I was not expecting to see that, folks. Oof! I was not expecting to see that, folks. That made me nearly jump off my seat. Miles McBride with 7 points in the game so far, 7 assists, 11. Doing good. Jalen Johnson. I don't think he's got a more vocal third quarter. And trailing around like a 15-1 run. Knicks been playing progressively well. As soon as the game goes on, as soon as the Knicks, the Hawks had to put their two-way players on. Pull up two, no good. Oh, it looks like we got a guest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. I'm sorry, I don't have a drum roll. John Jay.
What's up, dude?
What's poppin', John Jay? How's your day?
Just got home from work.
I feel you there, man.
Yep.
Sadly, this is my day off, so I'm watching no Brunson face off against the Hawks with no Trae Young. But it seems the Knicks seems to be catering on their own. They're down by 5. Your team's not playing tonight, right?
No.
After their historic performance against the Celtics?
Oh man. On Sunday I was at this new bar and grill because I met a famous person from San Francisco, and all we talked about when we were down there was, man, what happened to the Warriors?
What happened to my Warriors?
There's a lot of
Broncos country, get waved. Sorry.
There's a lot of Warriors fans right there saying, "Oh, the refs cheated."
The refs cheated? Why you only had like 30 points in the first half? No, don't you dare.
Those are the Warriors fans I deal with on an everyday basis.
Look, John Jay, at least you're there for the fall. You were there for the fall. You were there for the trenches. You were there for the rise. You're there for the fall. Mm-hmm. It's circle of life. It's what you love about sports. Unless you're a Real Madrid fan, you're like the pompous 1% blue collar father that expects your son to always succeed.
Yep. So
kick out over Bogdanovic, down the lane, down by 6, fadeaway jumper from the 2. Oh, baseline, no good. This Jalen Johnson kid's been very impressive. Oh, by the way, did you hear any reports involving? It was a massive controversial take by Gilbert Arenas.
No, I don't watch too much NBA new stuff.
Well, no, it was a podcasting thing. They were talking about the league and how to improve the defense and to the league, that the players are soft. You know what was Gilbert Arenas' best option? Get rid of the Euros. Get rid of them. I don't want to see them. Put them in the Euro League. They don't belong here. Alec Burke with an and one. Just out of all the dumb things, and I don't expect much because, of course, Gilbert Arenas is a journalist, but he's also had experienced a time in the NBA, so you expect more educated thoughts from him, man. Like, it's ridiculous. You possibly didn't see my video, but that's the last post I had up on the channel because I was completely agitated because there's no way people think like this. One section of people in the NBA, somehow Dirk Nowitzki was the reason why the league sucks. Like, well, what the fuck are we doing, man? And from Gilbert Arenas, like, I expect more.
Mm-hmm. Like, for me, Gilbert was drafted by the Warriors as a second round in the 2001. So, we had a good draft class: Jason Richardson and Gilbert Arenas. And if we were able to develop those guys with Antoine Jameson, what we could have had, in the long term in the early 2000s. But Antoine Jameson in 2003 wanted the bag. Gilbert Arenas wanted the bag. Jason Richardson, I'm not going to take the bag. I want to stay here. And
wasn't Gilbert Arenas traded?
Yeah, because he wanted the bag, and he also was a.
Oh, good putback down by 4. Sorry to cut you off, John Jay.
Yeah, no worries. He was also a distraction.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's like, what does that got to do with like I feel like there's got to be some changes in the NBA, but the rules can change to make defenses have a better leeway on how the offense can take advantage. And I feel like the advantage is being more stricter around the perimeter defense. I feel like a lot of like people are blaming Luka Doncic, where you should be blaming James Harden, LeBron James, the flopping over the abusive perimeter offense, Stephen Curry. The Warriors, no offense, the Warriors have really abused over the perimeter play and changed over the zone defense strategy that's been used to make the NBA more like proficient in defense. Like we are more highly efficient on offense than the 1970s, 80s offenses, where the fast break was more implemented and wasn't slow paced like the 90s and 2000s. So you can't just change that because Luka Doncic went through step back threes and they'll do the same thing as Harden. In a higher clip too. This guy's a league MVP candidate the way he plays. Giannis Antetokounmpo, we forgot he immigrated from Greece. Get rid of him. Nikola Jokic, get rid of him. I'll keep it going. Rip away that Dirk statue. Oh wow. So that was just immature. And they even like the NBA media, John Jay, is so disgusting. They'll be incredibly more xenophobic to feel like we can't have an overseas athlete as our face as soon as LeBron James leaves, even if they're league MVP caliber. we need an athletic, all around playmaking Black American, and he has to be league MVP. Tell me that doesn't fit a list. If that was the case, they even disowned Kobe Bryant because he was from Italy before moving to Philadelphia later in his life.
It's hilarious.
That's so dumb. You saw how I made a whole checklist, right? I just made that entirely a checklist because I'm sure that's what the NBA media wants. They probably want Anthony Edwards to be over Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, over Luka Doncic, that's been an All-NBA level and MVP candidacy for the past 3 seasons. Has been at what, 34 points he's averaging this season? This guy's my age, and he's putting up Hall of Fame numbers. That's like Kobe Bryant back in 2006 numbers. But he did that over a streak of 6 games when he was averaging 35 points per game. Luka's doing this every game. That's not impressive, apparently, to the NBA media. That is ridiculous to me, John Jay.
Yep. Yeah, basketball's not the same anymore. That's why the viewership keeps going down and down. There's always going to be viewers who are going to watch NBA no matter what.
I love watching basketball. And I think the modern media can change that because it's so more accessible to watch basketball, especially over the television rights, and people don't want to deal with that. But I can understand why. But it has nothing to do with the style of play because technically speaking, this is what the fans want to see more and play as. Same thing with the NFL. But the difference with the NFL, it's the biggest sport in America.
Yep.
Same thing with soccer. Sports always change. The players always change, and the more the generations goes on, what looks like a hard punch back in the day is going to be a softer punch in the future. Deal with it.
Yeah, like for me, you brought up soccer. Like I think that internationally and competition-wise, Americans will be more invested versus their own domestic league because, like, the MLS will never ever be what Europe is.
Like the Premier League from England, right?
So, like, someone wrote a smart article out here in the Bay Area because they want to bring in a part of the women's soccer league, out here. The problem is where you're going to build a stadium, but they'll figure that out in the future. But the point is that someone says that we need to treat soccer like the Olympics and the World Cup. We need to look at that as a spectacle in the summertime. just like when like that. So basically, Americans, who are embracing soccer will basically, like, if you want a more centric fan, that they need to put more broadcasting of what's going to happen this summer, which is going to be a once in a generation. It's going to have in the mornings the European Championship, and then the Copa America will be here in the United States. Will be a preview of the World Cup, how it's going to look, and you're going to have like the best nations, like all nations in South America competing against the 6 best nations in North America. So it's like a mini World Cup. So
Argentina's gonna play. Play. Oh yeah.
So and if the U.S. can finish in the top 3, because I don't think they're going to win it, but if we can finish in the top 3, that will help boost the domestic league. And that's, like I said, I was having a conversation with YTC and a few other dudes. That's how you promote soccer if you want that to grow in the U.S. Because like hockey is becoming like very little, like very people like, that's going to become regional, because like most people out in the West Coast do not watch hockey. Like even the Earthquakes, not the Earthquakes, the Sharks, the fan base is like very like niche compared to the rest of the Bay Area sports.
Yeah. You always feel like whenever you're speaking to somebody, they speak a different language when they're trying to talk to you about hockey. Nothing against hockey, but it's just it feels like gatekeep community when it comes to like getting informed on how the players play, how the play style is. Let me tell you something, John Jay. I never said let me get my skates. I never tell them, let's pull up on the ice. You, me, and a couple of friends. Like I bring my little cousins to the basketball court because it's close by. All they have to do is just grab a neat pair of kicks they got, and we can play. Like, come on. Nothing against hockey. It's actually a fun sport when you get involved. I watched a couple playoff games. It could be a fun sport, but oh my god. Yeah. I only know a couple checks. I like hitting people when I play the video games. And some of the moves do look pretty cool. But trying to get invested, it takes a bit of time. Like in soccer, I grew up with soccer. So if I ever like get turned off from the sport, I can just get back on. And I already know like a lot of players. Some of them are still playing. Somehow Ronaldo's like around my father's age. Like, come on. And he's still playing with a 6-pack. Something my father will not have. Oh wow, Jalen Johnson, 26 points off this kid, man. He's been very impressive. Bojan Bogdanovic with 16. Dante DiVincenzo got to chill out with his shooting splits. He's with 21 of 5 of 21, but he's only made 3 out of his 15 from behind the arc. So he's been majority just chucking up shots from behind the arc to just close up the gap. And DeJounte Murray, would you like him to be a Warrior, John Jay? Look, I'm just asking suggestions for the offseason. I understand there's already been some headaches over this offseason. Well, NFL-wise, because I know I was shocked over the waves that happened. Jerome Baker released. Eric Kendricks released, man. Remember his time over with the Vikings? So I was shocked. Jamal Adams released. Will Disley and Quandre Diggs. How much cap space is that saving for the Seahawks? What are they trying to do? I know they're trying to compensate over Russell Wilson, and this is probably trying to. I don't know who they're trying to tag, to be honest with you, because there's already been some tags involving not Dalton Schultz. He got a bag, $36 million after a great season with C.J. Stroud. Antoine Winfield for a tag.
Yep.
Outstanding. Kyle Duggar got a tag. Michael Pittman Jr. $21 million.
Yeah, like I don't know if it was today or yesterday when they made the announcement of Russell Wilson. The owner, they're the Walmart family. They have a lot of money, so they don't care about the dead money.
Oh yeah, the dead money can wait if you're already a highly profitable stepfather. No offense, no, nothing's wrong with raising another man's kids, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing. Hey, I'm not laughing, John Jay. Stop. I'm not laughing.
Yep.
There's no.
I was gonna
If you're
say, yeah, I
being a
was gonna,
father figure is all that matters.
yeah, I was gonna say that that the cap has become a myth because the signing bonus does not go towards the cap, and I think that as the contracts get bigger, I think the league is basically going to be like, we're going to basically give like the 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 team's salary, which basically will be whatever it's going to be in the next couple of years because it's going to grow. But they're also going to basically like match, like, like, so I think contracts are going to be like, we're going to give a lot of the signing bonus money, and then so the cap will be less because a lot of 49er fans are like bitching and moaning, oh, we can't sign this guy, we can't sign that guy, we only have
Well, they limitate the budget, so there's a difference between how they can tag, how they can give extensions if it's already incentive in their contract, if it's a bonus, and how the annual salary is going to be increased. There's a lot of money that goes into it, and some of it's got to be like a checking and savings account. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yes, guys, evade your taxes. I'm joking. Don't do that. But yeah, I was shocked. Do you know who else got released recently? I think this is just yesterday. YTC. No, this is today. John Jay.
Mm-hmm.
This is just today. CJ Uzama. He was in the Super Bowl against Los Angeles Rams not that long ago, and he gets released from the New York Jets after being a hyped signing to help over the tight end. To help over the tight end position for Aaron Rodgers. So that blew off the window, and even the full season, he wasn't even that productive.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What was he coming out of after his time with the Cincinnati Bengals? Because he was coming over 16, 14 starts. 2021, 17 out of 17. He had 16 starts, 800 yards over the game, over 73 snaps.
Mm-hmm.
He's been targeted 63 times, over 49. And had 5 touchdowns, a career high,
Mm-hmm.
and making the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Guess what happened? Two
What happened?
seasons, his production got sliced half, only got targeted a combined like 39 times. That's barely half of what he produced in just one All-Pro season, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 touchdowns in 2
Mm-hmm.
seasons.
Yep.
Their second string tight end did more.
Yep.
Off a expiring rookie
Mm-hmm.
deal. So
Anyway,
he got released.
yeah. Anyway, I wasn't I was invited to a podcast. I thought they were going to do a 7:00. They actually went live. So
All
thanks
right,
for having
John.
me on, man. You have a good night.
Appreciate your time, man. You have a
Yeah.
great night. All right, that was John Jay. He has Fanatics. He has a Fanatic show where he goes over live sports, separate from his other Niners, from his Niners update channel where he goes play by play or gives informative information, gets guest hosts there. Shout out to him, man. Up in the line, Clint Capella gets 2 straight shots down by 10 again, or the New York Knicks. They're always trying to fight over back, but man, wish we could stop playing catch up and actually try to punch him in the mouth. Bogdanovich off the catch and shoot. A bit off balance, but still knocks it down. Let's go. 94 to 103 to 109. I swear, without the trade deadline, bro, Knicks would be trailing down by 14 or 20, bro. Oh, wow. Wait, is this Anta or Li Ning? These shoes look kind of tough. This is possibly Li Ning. High screen off McBride. Splits through, fading 2. Oh, grazed the rim. Ball gets popped over by Hart. Recovered over transition. Jalen Johnson gets the ball shipped away over transition from Josh Hart. Over the high screen from DiVincenzo from Hartenstein. Over the blow by. Kicks it out. Gets intercepted. But still recovered by Hartenstein. Clint Capella got a chip on the ball. takes it over the screen physical. Why would he just chuck it up like that? Timeout by the Knicks. Thibodeau cannot be happy. Trailing back after it looks like we were closing the gap again. A lot of questions about Bronny James possibly not living up over his anticipated potential. It sucks to say, because I really hope he actually does produce well. I understand it's hard to live up to the expectations of being a young star. So hopefully, just for the sake of Bronny James' career, that he just calms himself down. And if he feels less confident, just for his sake, I'd suggest for him to take another year in college basketball if he's feeling less confident in his abilities. Especially when LeBron James is getting vocal on social media. He's even making it kind of worse, in my opinion. That he's still involving himself in his son's battles when he's already in college. He's a grown man. But I understand he's trying to be somewhat more supportive, but he's still getting himself into the picture. I understand he's still trying to defend his son, but it doesn't look good over the side of things that he's still trying to fight his son's battles, in my opinion. Oh, hell no, Reebok. What the I'm shocked over branding operations with Allen Iverson. They're still selling like different pairs of the questions and stuff. They need a different design quota, man. It's like their designs should just stick with the 90s and see what sticks. Yeah, these guys need to think outside of the box. 103 to 94. 3:11 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Hawks can walk with this W if they want. I mean, they can. Currently, Jalen Johnson having a breakout game for his young career. 28 points he has, I think 26. Copa Libertadores. And we got the UEFA Champions League. Bayern Munich coming back from 1-0 against Lazio. So good for them. A bit predictable, the victory. People were having doubts all over the media that their best players cursed. The fall of a German giant. Over the inbound, back over to the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter. $105 to $194, guys. It looks like the Hawks are going to trail. Jalen Johnson just cooked the Knicks, while DeJounte Murray was just helping off the perimeter for majority of the series. 22 points for DeAndre Hunter from off the bench. Bogdanovich can't catch and shoot over the contest. Stuck over Capella, steps it out over the... Oh! Quick box out, rebound over Sadiq Bey, gives to DeAndre Hunter. Undone. Yeah, this game is kind of washed, guys. I'm not going to lie. Penetrate and devastate's crazy, sir. Sick freak. What kind of sick freak says that? Oh, wow. Peak sells. Oh, wow. Hey, son, you're a Warriors fan. Oh, yeah. How did you know? I saw you playing like Steph Curry last week. So how would you like a pair of shoes to go for basketball practice? Really? Yeah. I got you some Andrew Wiggins. Why did you do that? Why you punched me in the throat? Why did you do that? I'm sure no kid would say no to some way of weights, but imagine giving a kid a pair of Andrew Wiggins. Just tell them where they're from. You don't say it like you don't see hoopers, like regular hoopers who wear like overseas kicks. But if I tell a poor child, that I got them a pair of freaking Andrew Wiggins, they'll sock me in the face. They will. And guess what? They're justified to. That's justice. Could have got them a pair of Currys. Hell, I bet they'll take some Klay Thompsons over some goddamn Andrew Wiggins. They'll take whatever Kyrie Irving has, man. Only worst thing is I can't wear any Anta shoes because all Anta shoes are fucking size 12, apparently. Your mom was at Stanford. Corner three missed. Recovery, rebound over DiVincenzo, catch and shoot from the wing, knocks it down. 97-109 with only a minute 37 remaining. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. This game is possibly going to be a wash for the time being. I hate being a negative Nancy. Pause. Over the perimeter, kicks out DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich, high arcing pass, over step back from Hart for three. No good. (97-111). Anybody wants an update? What else is happening in the league? We have about a few games still live. Sixers down by 3 against the Brooklyn Nets, apparently, while Orlando beats the Hornets handily after changing GMs. 115-100. Never mind, 106. This game is sealed. Pistons winning. Pistons are getting pimp slapped by the Miami Heat. Pelicans scraped the New Orleans, the Toronto Raptors, 98 against 139. Embarrassing. And I guess the Nuggets won't play the Suns until 10 p.m. But the Mavericks are in a competitive back and forth with the Pacers, while the Rockets leading by 3 against the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama's possibly going to be a shoo-in for rookie of the year. Rookie of the year. He keeps putting up numbers like that, like five steals, over 15 rebounds, 29 points, putting it up like he's like he just turned 25 and the guy's only like 19. That's crazy. Oh, I forgot to bring up Brandon Miller, man, but he's on the Hornets, so fuck him. But all the luck to the guys. I can understand if it's a bit difficult to transition from college or like G League or some shit. Still a pro level. They'll walk it out 116 to 10 to 100. Yeah, that's a wash, guys. Sorry, Nick, but this is for you. Oh no, my fault. Wrong one. You guys don't deserve that. February is over. Yeah, embarrassing showing. If you look at how the Knicks played. Okay. All right. We learned our lesson. Jalen Johnson, we made DeAndre fucking 100 drop 22. That's combined like what? That's like a combined 69 points from 3 guys. That's insane. DiVincenzo kept shooting the broad side of the barn outside the ball. I felt like every time Miles just put Alec Burke at the 1, DiVincenzo at the 2 at one point. I understand it's gutsy rotation because Alec Burke is a shooting guard, but I don't know who else to trust. We haven't got any backup facilitators, or else we're transitioning hard over to the 1. And he literally was the reason why we were fighting back with his 14 points he had over the game. And he had to shoot 4 for 12. Guys that are more spot up shooting had to do more shot selecting over the perimeter, and we were bricking over shots, and we weren't even beating guys up the rebound. It was embarrassing. Poor play. We had 3 guys beat fucking Jericho Sims. No way in God's green earth should Jericho Sims and Josh Hart. And Josh Hart, he was coming out of like a 19 rebound game against the Cleveland Cavaliers with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. He out-rebounded 2 double-digit averaging rebounders to Clint Capella. You're kidding me. Achua was fighting around the basket, but I wish they were fighting around boxing out so we can actually get second chance points. Because we either lost it or we kept missing putbacks. And that posterizer from Bruno Fernando, a Negro that hasn't even done much in the NBA, just coming around dunking on the players. You guys should get angry. Get mad. Well, that's it for the stream. Shout out to John Jay again for at least making me get some energy to watch this game. That's it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your night.